Update 27.2, the mainline update, is live on PC with numerous changes. This video continues my coverage of the update patch notes by covering the finalized Arcane Changes. DE has removed the ability to equip two of the same Arcane on a single item, and this does mean you can no longer equip Arcane Grace twice on an Inaros and more. You can now dismantle any ranked Arcanes at no cost to receive the individual amounts that rank required as shown. DE has added cooldowns to a number of Arcanes, and an indicator will now appear on the Arcanes that can be refreshed during use at the Arcane selection screen. The max rank has been increased to 5, with Arcane Revives being applied at rank 3. You will need 21 of the same Arcane to reach rank 5, and DE in a previous developer workshop and dev stream stated that the rank 5 Arcanes are generally 1.5 times their base power. The Arcane Management screen now has a sorting tab for incomplete Arcane, and it should be noted that an upcoming event by the name of Scarlet Spear will feature a shop that will offer each Arcane in the game for the event currency. The changes to the normal Arcanes do follow, but if you want to know about the changes to Operator Magus Arcanes, there is a timestamp on your screen to that portion, but it does literally follow this reading. Also, these Arcanes are rank 5, so those are the stats that I'm reading. Arcane Acceleration: upon landing a critical hit, you'll have a 30% chance for a 90% fire rate increase on primary weapons for 9 seconds. Arcane Aegis: upon your shields being damaged, you'll have a 3% chance for a 30% shield recharge increase for 12 seconds. Arcane Agility: upon being damaged, you'll have a 60% chance for a 60% parkour velocity increase for 18 seconds. Arcane Arachne: upon wall latching, you'll have an increase of 150% damage for 30 seconds, but this Arcane now has a cooldown, so it won't reproc during that cooldown period. Arcane Avenger: upon being damaged, you'll have a 21% chance to get a 45% critical chance increase for 12 seconds. Arcane Awakening: upon reloading, you'll have a 60% chance to get a 150% damage increase to your pistols for 24 seconds. Arcane Barrier: upon your shields being damaged, you'll have a 6% chance to instantly restore all of your shields. Arcane Blade Charger: upon killing an enemy with a primary weapon, you'll get a 30% chance for an increase of 300% to your melee damage for 12 seconds. Arcane Bodyguard: upon getting 6 melee kills within 30 seconds, you'll heal your companions for 900 health. Arcane Consequence: upon landing a headshot, you'll be guaranteed an increase of 60% to your parkour velocity for 18 seconds. Arcane Deflection will now give you immunity to the Slash status effect. Arcane Healing will give you immunity to the Radiation status effect. Arcane Ice will give immunity to the Heat status effect. Arcane Nullifier will give immunity to the Magnetic status effect. Arcane Resistance will give immunity to the Toxin status effect, and Arcane Warmth will give immunity to the Cold status effect. Arcane Eruption: upon picking up an energy orb, will knock down nearby enemies. Arcane Energize: upon picking up an energy orb, will have a 60% chance to provide extra energy instantly to yourself and nearby allies. Arcane Energize will continue to proc while using channeled or toggled abilities like Exalted Blade. Also, Arcane Energize now has a cooldown that will stop it from reprocking again for a short duration. Arcane Grace: upon your health being damaged, will have a 9% chance to grant plus 6% health regeneration for 9 seconds. Arcane Grace now has a cooldown that will stop it from reprocking while active. Arcane Fury: upon landing a critical hit, will have a 60% chance to increase your melee damage by 180% for 18 seconds. Arcane Guardian: upon being damaged, will have a 15% chance to increase your armor by 900 for 20 seconds. Arcane Momentum: upon landing a critical hit, will have a 60% chance for a 150% reload speed increase to sniper rifles for 12 seconds. Arcane Phantasm: upon parrying, you'll have a 45% chance to get a 60% speed increase for 18 seconds. Arcane Pistoleer: upon getting a headshot kill with pistols, you'll have a 60% chance to get 102% ammo efficiency for 12 seconds, but this does have a cooldown. Arcane Precision: upon landing a headshot, you'll have a guaranteed chance for a 300% damage increase to your pistols for 18 seconds, but this now has a cooldown. Arcane Primary Charger: upon getting a melee kill, will have a 30% chance to give you a 300% primary weapon increase for 12 seconds. Arcane Pulse has received increased stats and will, upon picking up a health orb, have a 60% chance to heal the player and nearby allies. Arcane Pulse now has a cooldown. Arcane Rage upon landing a headshot now has a 15% chance for a 180% primary weapon damage increase for 24 seconds. Arcane Strike upon landing a melee hit has a 15% chance to increase your attack speed by 60% for 18 seconds. Arcane Tanker upon equipping your arc gun will grant you 1200 armor for 60 seconds. Arcane Tempo upon landing a critical hit has a 15% chance to increase your shotgun fire rate by 90% for 12 seconds. Arcane Trickery upon executing a finisher has a 15% chance to become invisible for 30 seconds. Arcane Ultimatum upon executing a finisher is guaranteed to grant 1200 armor for 45 seconds. Arcane Velocity upon landing a critical hit has a 90% chance to increase your pistol's fire rate by 120% for 9 seconds. Lastly, for the standard Arcanes, there is Arcane Victory. Arcane Victory, upon getting a headshot kill, will have a 75% chance for plus 3% health regeneration for 9 seconds. The changes to Operator Magus Arcanes follow. Magus Accelerant on Void Blast will reduce enemy resistance to heat damage by 65%. Magus Anomaly on Transference in, enemies within 30 meters are pulled towards the Warframe. Magus Cadence on Void Dash will have a 100% chance for a 90% sprint speed increase for 12 seconds. Magus Cloud on Void Mode will increase your Void Dash radius by 300% for 6 seconds. Magus Destruct on Void Blast will reduce the enemy's resistance to puncture damage by 65%. Magus Drive on Transference in will increase K-Drive speed by 150% for 30 seconds. Magus Elevate on Transference in has a 95% chance to restore 300 health to the Warframe. Magus Firewall on Void Mode will generate void particles every 1 second up to a cap of 6 particles. Each particle will grant 12.5% damage reduction for 60 seconds, but taking damage will consume a particle. Magus Glitch on Transference Static will negate Transference Static. Magus Husk on Transference Out will give 150 armor. Magus Lockdown on Void Dash will drop a mine that tethers up to 10 enemies within 15 meters. After 4 seconds, it will explode, dealing 60% of their health as puncture damage. Magus Melt on Void Dash will increase heat damage in Operator Mode by 20% for 15 seconds, stacking up to 7 times. Magus Nourish on Transference Out will restore 35 health a second to the Warframe. Magus Overload on Void Blast will stun robotic enemies for 3 seconds, which then discharge electricity damage, dealing 80% of their max health to anyone within 25 meters. Magus Repair on Void Mode will heal Warframes within 30 meters by 25% health. Magus Replenish on Void Mode is guaranteed to heal 30% health. Magus Revert on Void Dash, when used again within 3 seconds, will return the operator to their original position at no energy cost and restoring 60 health, but it has a cooldown of 3 seconds. Lastly, to end the video, Magus Vigor on Transference Out will give 300 health. Those are the changes that occurred in update 27.2 for Arcanes and whatnot.